Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to adfartech Venture podcast and the show where we deep dive into the minds of industry leaders and visionaries. And I am the host, myself Sonal Shah, and today we have a special guest who brings a wealth of experience in the intersection of the technology and the food, with a focus on the dynamic Middle East and North Africa region. And today, our guest is Mr. DOVBENKO. He is a founder at YallaHub, a digital distributor making waves in the MENA's food tech landscapes. And he has 15 years of invaluable experience in the industry and a half-decade span in the vibrant city of Dubai. So Leo has been at the forefront of innovations, building bridges between the technology and the culinary world. So, Leo, welcome to the adfartech Venture podcast, and we are very much thrilled and equally grateful to have you here. So, thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for joining this podcast.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Yes, all fine, Leo. How's you?
All good, all good. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, Leo, to kick off the things, could you share a bit about your journey and 15 years in this food tech and 5 years in the Dubai? And all about creations of the YallaHub, please.
Yeah, so my name is Leo. I'm 39 years old. Actually started as a waiter in a restaurant once upon a time, then grew up and decided to digitize the business a bit. And that's how my first food tech company has been started. We were providing different IT solutions for hospitality industry. And this was quite successful. So we have hundreds of employees right now on this company and work in many countries. Actually, that is how I went to Dubai. While we were scaling this business, we were thinking about next markets, and Dubai as capital of MENA region was chosen as starting point, and that's how I moved 6 years back. Actually, initial plan was just to come here, start office, and that's it. But then I fell in love in Dubai, moved here fully with family, dogs, and everything. And after first business was established in Dubai, it was 3 years back. I was thinking what next, and at that time, it's the past 15 minutes grocery delivery from back stores was quite booming, innovative model. Every different companies in different part of the world has been starting this business, and we decided that the best thing to build this in Dubai, and that's how your market was founded from this 15 minutes grocery delivery idea. Unfortunately, 15 minutes grocery delivery, it's quite, capital intensive business with quite low margin. After a while, we failed to understand how to make profits in this business model, and was adding different ideas to the business, and after several pilots, they came up to the idea of YallaHub, digital distributor, which helped brands to scale inside the region to many sales channels and to many countries in parallel. That's where we are right now.
That's a great, very fantastic and very inspirational journey you have traveled, from starting the career being a waiter and then moving to the entrepreneurship. It's really, very inspiring journey you have traveled. So very congratulations for this, wonderful venture that right now you are running and, creating more and more into this digital space also and acquiring more and more platforms for YallaHub. So thank you so much, Leo, for, wonderful today giving us an experience to, share your journey and your learning with us. So thank you so much. So before we dive into the details, I would like to, share something to our audience also that, because of the audience and because of their curiosity and enthusiasm, we are, calling more and more visionaries on this podcast, and we are so grateful for them also. So, dear audience, thank you so much for, listening all the episodes, and to these also you are getting, more and more insights into the digital platforms through these discussions. And thank you so much for empowering us with the wonderful, views and listeners, downloads you are creating for us. So thank you so much, audience. And Leo, if you could permit me, I would like to give 5 minutes of, just 2 or 3 minutes of introductions about my organization.
Okay, so.
Yeah, thank you so much, Leo, for this wonderful opportunity. So as a adfartech venture, as I told in the advance also, like myself, Sonal Shah, and we are basically a IT or a tech platform which we focus on providing all the types of IT solutions, IT resources, recruitments, and this kind of tech audio podcast. And we have a vendor alliances with the 50 plus tech partners. It includes SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, Pega, OutSystems, then APN, Salesforce, Cloudera, Informatica, and many more too. And we provide the key solutions like ERP, application development, data, AIML, blockchain, cloud managed services, then UX, UI testing, and the cybersecurity that, nowadays it's in a boom. So we have major skills, which we have is we have a 20,000 plus resources all across the skills. So we can deliver both on-site as well as offshore within the 24 hours. So that is our major capability that right now we are having. And through this podcast, at adfartech Venture podcast, we, like to share and like to know the views of visionary tech leaders so we can serve them better and we can, create the better platforms for the fellow creators or fellow new learners to, know about the latest tech innovations and other invaluable insight, trends, and experiences of what the, esteemed guest has traveled to till date. So that is all about the adfartech Venture and adfartech Venture podcast. And here I am with you, myself, Sonal Shah, and trying to, learn something new about you and your organization. So this is all about me and my organization. Thank you so much for, giving us the opportunity to have a words with you. Thank you so much. Yes, so this is all about me, Leo. So now, if you permit me, can we directly jump into the question and answer session?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yes, Leo. So, like, just being a curiosity and being, more enthusiastic about the food tech industry. So, as you have already been past more than 15 years and, founding YallaHub, what are the key lessons that have you learned about entrepreneurships and especially in the context of the MENA region? So, can you share something about that?
So I will get sort of different companies now. I can. Last 15 years, I was building different B2B SaaS services for companies, mostly in hospitality and hotel industry. And, what I have learned about it, that success takes time. And sometimes you are moving very slow. For example, in lockdown, our industry was totally stopped as a client segment when all restaurants was closed. But at the same time, delivery boosted. So we lost many things in offline, but gained a lot of things in online. Yeah, and when I came to Dubai, I understood that, if you're making quite good product and you have some success on your domestic markets, so then it's time to show your product to worldwide audience. And Dubai is the best place, I believe, to do it because you can find anybody here from any country, from any nationality, from any type and size of business. And so if you're quite good at home, it's you must show your product to the world. So that's my takeout.
That's a wonderful perspective. You are, like when you are good at it, you can be best at a business. So that's a wonderful insight and perspective. Yes. So that shows, deeper understanding of the dynamics in the ever evolving sector or the changes that we are, experiencing in day-to-day life. And especially with the food tech industry, when the people's demands are, higher and much differing every day. So thank you so much, Leo, for sharing the valuable insights into the key lessons. And that's a very impressive. So as you had shared, YallaHub is promised to bring brands and generate revenues in just 2 weeks. So can you elaborate on the strategies or the technologies that, you employ to achieve such a rapid results in the digital distribution space?
So the idea of YallaHub is that just like infrastructure as a service style of service, which helps brands to enter the region and scale fast. So the idea is, for example, you have some brand of cosmetics somewhere, I don't know, in Kenya, for example, you decided to go global. So then Dubai is a quite good place to move in at first stage. to gain local market, and then out of Dubai you can start trade to any country of the world, because from Dubai you can reach New York in just 2 days, Australia in 3 days, and so on. So YallaHub, it's IT solution which help brands to get listed to all marketplaces, to all online sales channels, and that's how brand actually can get first transactions in a quite short period of time, simply because once again we are working with good brands, and usually they have already audience, and this all audience can be distributed across the globe. And the problem is when you are working only on one market, you sometimes can serve people from outside of this market because you don't have international delivery, don't have different currency type of payments. You don't have call center, Arabic speaking call center to explain to your customers some details about your product and so on. So what we do is we are providing all solutions which help brand to become international from day one, and that's how they stop losing these orders, they stop losing its audience, which is already loyal and ready to buy this product. So that's what we do.
That's a very innovative approach. You and your team is taking for the digital distribution space. And this is really showing, the blend of efficiency as well as effectiveness to, expand the business and, growing more and more. So I appreciate your answers. Thank you so much. So being a CEO, what perspective do you have on the current technology trend that is influencing this, food tech industry? And how do you incorporate these all the different trends into operations of YallaHub?
So one basic technology is about customization and knowing your customer better. So it's about CRM, about saving data about all transactions, about saving data about customers' preferences and so on, to make customized offers, and not to forget very important tiny details for particular customer, because in beauty, in food tech, in our business, we're not just doing sales of items. We are solving some problem of consumer, supplying him our items, and we are speaking about LTV here rather than single sale, and that's why CRM and all these data is quite important nowadays. And second part, I believe it's AI.
Yeah.
We use AI to fill in SEO optimizations, items, description from Amazon, and creating different pictures for social network advertising campaigns. So these are the two technologies which are more important for us right now.
That's a wonderful. So how you are, incorporating AI to know the requirements for the customers, or to incorporate something new into your, like direct reply or direct chat with the customer. So how you are incorporating AI in the, this digital space specifically for the.
We don't have chats right now with customers powered by AI, but going to implement. But once again, so we are creating pictures for campaigns using AI, and we are creating item description for Amazon using AI. So there's a particular scenario we are using AI every day.
Right. Thank you so much. So, you are managing the things with the whatever current technologies you have and trying to merge with whatever the new things are going on based on the customer requirements. So you are always stay updated with the current trends and going in line with the requirements. So that's a wonderful. So now, Leo, I know what you are doing and how you are doing. That's something more in detail. So I would also like to know, what kind of specific challenges or something which has good happened to you. So that is shaping your current priorities and the future projects that are encountered with the YallaHub.
So, thank you very much for this question. So, we have many challenges, obviously, in YallaHub as any, early stage startup. And one challenge is to get, through certification and some kind of bureaucracy we have, especially on cosmetics and beauty markets. because such kind of region, are strongly controlled by any government, and Dubai is not exception. Here, and like to overcome these challenges, like we have quite product team. We are always in talk with, for example, Dubai Food Municipality to understand how to work with them better to make it faster. Yeah, and second point, it is about fintech side of our business. As some brands are traded through YallaHub to many countries, so it means we need to support different types of shipments, different types of currencies, and in some countries there are different tax systems,
Good.
tax rules which we must follow while we do sales inside this country. And yeah, so this is quite a challenge, not to forget the small details, like where we should charge VAT, where we should not, and so on.
Thank you so much, and I truly appreciate your openness in sharing the challenges that you have encountered till today. And especially in the legal, we do not have any controls, and we do not have any kinds of the way that we can go beyond that, or just we have to follow that, and we have to, whether it's mandatory or not, but we have to follow that. So it's a kind of a thing that is illegal, and that's a truly shows that we have to go in line with that, and we have to be in line with that. So I can truly understand the challenges, and especially with the food market nowadays. So thank you so much, and really appreciate your openness. So Leo, as you had said in each and every answer that you have a wonderful team. So may I know that how large is your team, and how you are managing the team, being an entrepreneur? So something about your recruitment parts, or something about your team management skills, and something that that how you are managing the team with your leadership skills. So can you share something for that too, please?
Oh, YallaHub consists of 50 teammates right now. Yeah, and I strongly believe that company can grow within the speed which people are able to grow with. And once upon a time in my previous business, I have created internal school for bosses. Boss school, it's a official name. So we are trying to educate people who just began to manage something, my people or processes or operations. We are educating them internally to become leaders, to become managers. And this creates for us, solid basement, which we can rely on.
Yeah.
So, like, short answer, we are growing people internally for ourselves. Because actually, we don't have too much successes in external hirings, especially for senior positions, so prefer to grow them internally.
That's wonderful. And actually, it's a right approach. When you are growing, you should select the people also based on that, the skills, the people who are having that to, grow with the organizations. So that's required. That's the most required, the quality which we should have in our team. So that's a wonderful thing that you are, sharing. So, Leo, can you share something about, what will be your future plan, or any kind of a future technology that you would like to, add into your current digital distributions platform, or what are your future plans? Something on that too, please.
Actually, like our platform currently consists of ERP system is based on Odoo, which had open source code, so we can develop it internally, and what exactly we do is developing additional features on top of this ERP internally. And second part is managing many sales channels. To do that, we use different API methods to connect, like Amazon, Noon, and all other platforms to our platform to have seamless experience and to manage all stock flows between sales channels. Yeah, so these are the plans: connect new countries, new sales channels to our system.
That's a wonderful. And I hope and I wish that you will have all the success in your life and with this specifically venture. So, looking at your, I can say that, words and thinking in your directions, definitely you are going to achieve this very soon. and wish you a very successful journey with the YallaHub. So,
Thank you very much.
yeah, so this is all about my, today's podcast and today's question and answer that we wish to know something more from you. But before we wrap up, Leo, I would also like to, know something that is invaluable for our audience too. So can you share something wisdom or kinds of nuggets of a wisdom that, inspire our audience to do more, to perform more, something like that?
And sorry, come again?
Yeah, so as like you have shared everything, what are the strategies, what are the things you are, exploring and working with the best team you have, with the best technologies, and what are the future plans? So can you share something or a kind of a wisdom that, you have learned throughout your journey that can be invaluable in, learning for my audience too? So share something that, inspire our audience to do more in line with this.
I think just keep working, just continue do what they do, because usually we start from small things, and maybe sometimes even they're invisible. And then every day you add in one more small thing to your other small things, and once upon a time, at one moment of time, they become big. Yeah.
Right. That's a wonderful. That's a wonderful. So your candid response to each and every questions so that technologies and the challenges and your future plans is definitely going to impact a lot to our audience also. So thank you, Leo, for joining this podcast, and thank you so much for being this to share your experience with our audience. So this is all about today's podcast, and this is all about adfartech Venture podcast with the visionary tech leaders, Mr. Leo. So thank you so much, Leo, for joining me today.
Thank you very much.
And we wish you all the success in the future. So, dear audience, if you would like to know something more about Leo or his food tech industry, that is YallaHub, you can directly go to his LinkedIn page and just follow him to know more insights about the food tech industry and the work he is, doing and serving to the nations. So thank you so much, Leo, for joining to adfartech Venture podcast. And to know more about adfartech Ventures, just go to follow adfartech Ventures LinkedIn page as well as YouTube channel also. And there you can find all the episodes of a visionary tech leaders in the field of technology. So this is about adfartech Venture podcast, and myself, Sonal Shah, is taking a signing off. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Leo.